Ever wondered why your hair seems to be stuck at a certain length despite all the care and attention you give it? We've all been there. Frustrated, baffled, and maybe even a little resentful. Why isn't our hair growing? We're doing all the right things, aren't we? Well, it turns out the answer might not be as complicated as you might think. You see, black hair is unique. It's beautiful, yes, but it's also more susceptible to breakage, dryness, and lack of length retention. This is due to a variety of factors, including but not limited to genetics, diet, and hair care practices. For instance, overuse of heat styling tools or harsh chemicals can lead to significant damage. But don't fret. There's a silver lining to this seemingly gloomy cloud. There are ways to mitigate these challenges and promote healthy hair growth. And it all begins with understanding one key concept: your hair's relationship with your hairstyle. Well, the answer might be simpler than you think. It's all about the hairstyle. Before we dive into the hairstyles, let's understand the science of hair growth. Hair growth isn't as simple as it might seem. It's a cycle that involves 3 distinct phases: the anagen, catagen, and telogen phases. The first phase, anagen, is when your hair is actively growing. This phase can last anywhere from 2 to 7 years, and it's during this time that your hair can grow up to ½ an inch per month. The second phase, catagen, is a transition period that lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. During this phase, your hair follicle shrinks, and your hair growth slows down. The third and final phase, telogen, is the resting phase. This is when your hair is released and falls out, and the hair follicle remains inactive for about 3 months before the whole process starts again. But here's the thing, not all of your hair is going through the same phase at the same time. At any given moment, different hairs on your scalp could be in any one of these 3 phases. That's why you might notice some hairs growing while others seem to be taking a break. Also, it's important to know that individual hair growth rates vary. Factors like age, health, and genetics can all affect how fast or slow your hair grows. For instance, your hair might grow faster when you're younger and slow down as you age, or if you're not getting enough nutrients or dealing with stress, your hair growth could be affected. Understanding these phases and the factors that influence hair growth can help you make better decisions about your hair care routine. By knowing what phase your hair is in, you can choose products and treatments that are designed to support that phase of growth or rest. In the end, it's not just about the hairstyles you choose, but also about understanding your unique hair growth cycle and taking care of your hair accordingly. Knowing how your hair grows and sheds can help you choose the right protective hairstyles. So, what are these protective hairstyles we keep talking about? Great question. Protective hairstyles, in essence, are styles that shelter the ends of your hair from elements that could lead to damage. Imagine them as a shield, defending your hair from the trials and tribulations it faces every day. Think of it this way. The ends of your hair are the oldest and most fragile part of the strand. They've been through a lot, from brushing and combing to heat styling to just the general wear and tear of life. All these factors can lead to tangling, shedding, and breakage. But protective hairstyles come to the rescue by limiting the exposure of these ends, effectively reducing the chances of such hair mishaps. So whether you're battling breakage, looking to retain length, or just wanting to give your hair a break, protective hairstyles are the way to go. In essence, protective hairstyles are your hair's best friend. Now, let's explore some protective hairstyles that promote hair growth. Our first stop is the world of braids. Braids are a classic protective style that can be worn in so many versatile ways. From box braids to cornrows, these styles keep the hair secured and the ends tucked away, minimizing breakage. They're low maintenance, stylish, and allow your hair to rest from daily manipulation. Next, we have twists. Twists, such as Senegalese twists or 2-strand twists, are gentler on the hair than braids and are easier to take down. They're also a great way to stretch your hair without heat, reducing the risk of heat damage. Plus, they can be left in for a few weeks at a time, giving your hair a break and promoting growth. Then there are updos. Updos, like buns or chignons, are a quick and easy way to protect your hair. They keep the ends of your hair tucked away and shielded from friction and the elements, which can lead to split ends and breakage. They're also a great option if you're short on time but still want to keep your hair protected. And let's not forget weaves. Weaves, when done correctly, can offer your hair a full break from daily styling. They cover your natural hair entirely, protecting it from environmental damage. But remember, it's crucial to take care of your own hair underneath the weave to avoid matting and breakage. Lastly, there's the option of wearing wigs. Wigs are a great protective style because they allow for complete rest and recovery of your natural hair. They provide you with the freedom to change your look without any commitment or potential damage to your natural hair. Each of these styles has its own unique benefits and can be tailored to suit your individual hair needs and personal style. The key is to ensure that they're installed correctly, not too tight, and that your hair is well cared for underneath. Healthy hair habits paired with protective styling can truly work wonders for promoting hair growth. Remember, the goal is to keep the ends of your hair tucked away and shielded from the elements. You might be wondering, what's in it for me? Well, let's dive right into the benefits of protective hairstyles. First up, length retention. One of the biggest challenges in growing out natural hair is retaining length. But with protective hairstyles, you're able to keep those precious inches. How? Well, these styles tuck away your ends, the oldest and most fragile part of your hair, reducing the chances of them breaking off. Next, we have reduced breakage. Protective hairstyles shield your hair from environmental factors that can lead to breakage. Things like harsh weather, friction from clothing, and even everyday handling can all cause damage. But by keeping your hair neatly tucked away, you're giving it a protective barrier against these elements. Then there's the benefit of less manipulation. The more you handle your hair, the more likely it is to break. That's just the way it goes. But protective hairstyles require less day-to-day manipulation, meaning your hair is less likely to suffer from unnecessary breakage. But it's not just about protection. Protective hairstyles are also incredibly versatile. You can switch from braids to twists to updos to buns. The possibilities are endless. And the best part? You can experiment with different looks without damaging your hair. Lastly, let's not forget about the low-maintenance nature of these hairstyles. Once they're installed, they require minimal upkeep. This not only saves you time in the morning, but also means less stress and strain on your hair. So whether you're trying to grow out your hair, reduce breakage, or simply want a change of style, protective hairstyles are a fantastic option. They provide a safe haven for your hair, allowing it to rest, recover, and grow. They're like a vacation for your hair, and who doesn't love a good vacation? In short, protective hairstyles give your hair a break and a chance to grow undisturbed. So, are you ready to embark on a journey towards healthier, longer hair? We've taken quite the trip together today, diving deep into the world of protective hairstyles and their impact on hair growth. We've unearthed the science behind hair growth, explored the concept of protective hairstyles, and even showcased some stunning examples. The beauty of our hair lies not only in its versatility, but also in its resilience. Through protective hairstyles, we can shield our precious locks from the harsh elements, reducing breakage and promoting growth. From braids to twists, updos to wigs, the options are endless. But remember, the true power of these hairstyles lies in their ability to protect our hair without causing tension or stress. We've also discovered how these hairstyles can serve as a platform for self-expression and creativity. They allow us to experiment with different looks, textures, and styles, while keeping our hair healthy and protected. So why not take the plunge and try out a new protective style? You might be pleasantly surprised by the results. But it's also crucial to remember that what works wonders for one person might not yield the same results for another. Our hair is as unique as we are and therefore requires a personalized approach. So don't be disheartened if a particular style doesn't work for you. There's a whole world of protective hairstyles out there waiting to be explored. And lastly, let's not forget about the importance of patience and consistency. Hair growth is a slow process, and it's easy to become disheartened. But remember, every strand of hair on your head is a testament to your patience and perseverance. So keep experimenting, keep learning, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. In the end, it's not just about having longer hair. It's about understanding and embracing the unique beauty of our hair. It's about using protective hairstyles as a tool to nurture, protect, and celebrate our hair. Remember, your hair is unique. What works for someone else might not work for you. So, experiment, learn, and most importantly, enjoy the journey to healthier hair.